guys, Kevin with GatheringMagic.com here with match number 1 with the Omnath ramp. I think this is a very keepable hand because we have the Oath of Nissa that will hopefully find us a waste. If not, we have a pretty decent. We have the finisher in our hand. We have plenty of lands. It's keepable. We're on the draw as well, which I think makes this hand a little bit better because it gives us one more card. So we're gonna go Yamaya Coast, the most. This could be anything. Definitely anything in the format right now that uses colorless. Some sort of blue Eldrazi deck or the Bant Company is what these colors are traditionally. So let's go ahead and hopefully draw a non-land here or a waste. I'm okay with a waste, but Oath of Nissa will help set us up. It's our Singleton Swamp, which is kind of a dead card right now. So it was Oath of Nissa. And we will probably at this point just grab another Omnath. Or I just might. Yeah, I think just a second Omnath in our hand is better. We have plenty of land. I don't see us going for like an Evolving Wilds. Well, maybe the Evolving Wilds for the second red source. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, actually. It helps with Ruin in their wake, so I'll grab the Evolving Wilds. And then pass the turn. So next turn, let's Evolving Wilds and find a waste. Find another land here. We do have a ton of lands in this deck, so I hope we're not going up against a control deck because I don't want any of our stuff countered. So let's Evolving Wilds and pass the turn and go get a waste. And see if our opponent has any play. There is a blue-green flash type deck going around. Yep, there we go. So this could be what we're up against. So it's just a 2/1 flyer. They hold up counter magic and can flash these cards in. This is definitely not the first match I wanted to see. I'd love to go up against other mid-range decks. I think that's what the deck is really good against. They give you time to set up, and then like cards like Omnath and Chandra just take over the game. But this, he's going to be able to ping me and keep up his mana. He's just going to go for a Sky Spawner. So we definitely need like the Kozilek's Returns and the Radiant Flame. So I'm just going to crack Evolving Wilds and grab a waste. And that allows us to ramp next turn. And then he's going to get in there for 2. So I'm thinking like the Ruinous Eldrazi, the one that gives colors +1/+0 is going to be in here. There's a Sylvan Advocate. I don't quite know. They're both flying, so Sylvan Advocate's kind of weird. I think that it might just be better than Ruin in their wake because we don't need to ramp at this moment. So we'll just go Cinder Glade. Go Sylvan Advocate, Cinder Glade, and then pass. Getting close to Omnath. But he has a lot of aggression on the board. I need a Nissa's Renewal just to gain our life. Vigilance is nice with Sylvan Advocate. It'll allow me to at least swing in for... Oh, it's Ghostfire Blade. It's going to hurt. He can put it on his Scion and attack in. And I think I just have to take the damage rather than run. All right, another Evolving Wilds, which I think is fine. We'll keep it, though, for Omnath. So I'm just going to go ahead, Ruin in their wake, and just go get a mountain. Put it on the battlefield. And yeah, I still don't need a... And we'll swing in with the Sylvan Advocate. I do have to block next turn, though, on the Scion. Just think we're going to be a little bit slow. I think the only thing we can draw next turn is a Nissa's Renewal. Just to gain some life. And unfortunately, I do just have to chump here. Down to a 7. And Eldrazi Mimic. So it definitely is just a colorless deck. I don't think Rose comes in either. Thought-Knot Seer's probably in his deck as well. And Matter Reshaper. And now I think there's 0 ways I come out of this, just with the... So he's got the Mimic, the Matter Reshaper, and other Ghostfire. So it's 3 for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll just see what I draw, and then we'll probably just end up scooping. No, never mind. That does it. That is a great draw. Because we can do 3 damage to everything. All right, so we top deck our way out of this. Let's throw another forest out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we need to do 3 damage to everything, unfortunately, because that Ghostfire Blade. And hopefully the Matter Reshaper doesn't find anything, because he can hook up the Ghostfire Blade. And he finds another Ghostfire Blade. So that is a little problematic. Omnath gets to come out next turn. He does not have anything, though, so he overextended. The Seagate's going to start drawing him cards. Oblivion Sower's nice, because that gives us a play. I don't know if we use it, though. I think it's just Omnath. He could have some counter magic up. But actually, he's just got the Foundries, right? Do I just die to this? I don't want to discard my hand. Wish there was a way I could kill these elemental tokens. Because he can just activate... Yeah, he can activate the Foundry of the consoles. And they are Thopters. Which puts me at 5, 6. So I'll be down to a 1. And I can't even block them, so... Alright. So he equips and equips. And 5, 6, yeah. So I still should be down to a 1. And on the backswing, he needs to kill Chandra here. He chooses to take me down to a 1. So I need a Nissa's Renewal off the top. And I can discard my hand to find it. Because I can only do 11 damage to him on the backswing. So I think that's going to be the play. Is discard my hand and draw it. Mainly because Oblivion Sower does nothing. And we find the Nissa's Renewal. So that works out for us. So unless he's got some sort of counter magic in his hand, we'll be able to Nissa's Renewal here. and gain 7 life, which puts out a ton of elementals. He'll exile Omnath, but I still get to gain life. I think we just find... Let's get one of each. Go back up to an 8. I think we still use... No, we don't use anything else now because Chandra's pretty powerful here. But that reality shift was messy. So now he's got to decide where he wants to attack. I think he should kill Chandra here. He'll Thought-Knot Seer to take my Chandra. And that does hurt. As that was the way, and he should be attacking in to Chandra. So what a back and forth game. Man, that was a good top deck for the Thought-Knot, as it would have a way to kill the Thopters. And here goes Chandra. And then he's just going to equip over a Ghostfire Blade onto his Thought-Knot Seer. So now I need another Hail Mary, and I don't know if I have. I mean, one of my Nissa's Renewals here. And both the Chandras are gone. Sylvan Advocate doesn't do it. I think that will be game. Unfortunately, but... Yeah, because I could attack in, he blocks. Alrighty, we have to go on to the next game. Close, though. Had some nice little top decks out of there. We'll bring in all of our hate versus all the Radiant Flames that come in. I think Jaddi Offshoots are good. Thought-Knot Seer, Roast is good for Thought-Knot Seer. I'm just going to take out my Dragonmaster Outcasts. Other than they do block, I need to bring in Dragonlord Atarka. And I think Ulamog actually does want to come in here too. I'll keep in the Sylvan Advocates or possibly not. I think that we just need to get up to our ramp cards as quickly as possible. I'm going to cut one Oblivion Sower. And I think just possibly Roast isn't the right. I like the Roast for the Thought-Knot Seers. But that's about all it kills. And I think we'll take out one Nissa's Pilgrim and one Roast. And just keep the one Roast in case for the Thought-Knot Seer. But this does take my kind of tempo draw away. Oh, we need the Kozilek's Returns too. So yeah, I unfortunately I just don't think Roast and Nissa's Pilgrimage is the right way to go. Even though the Nissa's Pilgrimage is another way to ramp. So, I mean, what would be better? Would it be just better than Oblivion Sower? I don't think so. Maybe just one Omnath. And I guess we just go down to... No, I can't justify another... A Sower is pretty decent. But I think it's the weakest of the cards. We'll take out a Pilgrimage. And submit this. Alright, yes, I'd like to play first. I don't think I can keep this hand, unfortunately. Well, we have a Radiant Flames for 2. We'll keep it. Ruin of Their Wake's kind of weird. No Oath of Nissa. But the Flames should really punish him. Love to draw like a Waste next turn. Opponent puts a card on bottom of his library. We'll go. He had to mold a 6, so... Forest, pass turn. Hopefully it's not like a first turn Ghostfire Blade. Card is really good versus us. There's Cinder Glade. That actually... makes this Rune in their Wake actually go get me just a swamp, I think, and then pass. And that way now we have a Cinder Glade and a swamp. So the Radiant Flames can actually hit nicely. Eldrazi Mimic. I don't think we'll wait till he overextends one more time. He doesn't have a Thought-Knot Seer quite yet. I'd actually like to see like a Jaddi Offshoot here. Something that can block that. Another force is okay, I guess. We'll just play it. Now we have the mana, almost have the mana for Omnath and Nissa's Renewal. So I'm most likely going to have to use the Radiant Flames next turn. As I think that Thought-Knot is too risky. So I'd love to see him just kind of overextend here with a 3-drop, of course, being one of his the flyer would be great. And at least I get a 2-for-1 in plus a mulligan. So I'll be pretty far ahead. Yeah, perfect. So the Sky Spawner, I'll get a 2-for-1 in with this Radiant Flames. And we're down to an 18, but not a big deal. See, Kozilek's Return would have been a lot better than Radiant Flames here, but I still like the Radiant Flames' ability to do 3 damage right off the bat. I needed you last turn, Nissa's Pilgrimage. So we'll just play the Swamp and Radiant Flames. And hopefully we don't get Thought-Knot Seared here. So Matter Shaper, no Thought-Knot Seer. There's a Kozilek's Return, which will be nice. We will just... So we do have Spell Mastery. So that's very good. So I'm just going to use Pilgrimage. And pass the turn. Fills back up our hand. We have the Kozilek's Return in case. I mean, Thought-Knot Seer would be a little bit difficult here to deal with if he has it. But yeah, that is something. He'll grab the Omnath, I'm sure. But we do have 14 life in our hand. I could see him taking the Kozilek's Return. Okay. So that means he's got a Reality Shift in his hand. We're going to take 3, go down to 15. There's another Nissa's Renewal. Just going to get all my mountains. I'll get 1 waste. And then pass the turn. So I guess Roast would have been really good here. Versus the Thought-Knots. Ghost Fireblade. Ugh, that card is really, really powerful. So I get hit by 9. Go down to a 13. So Omnath has to come out here. Radiant Flames does not work here, so we'll Omnath at least get a 5/5 out of this. I'm pretty sure it's going to get Reality Shifted, though. So we'll throw out Omnath. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. And it gets countered. So we need a Hail Mary here next turn. I don't know, maybe Dragonmaster Outcast would have been a better line of play, trying to get out big dragons. He's got another Thought-Knot Seer. He'll take the Radiant Flames. Because if not, I could top deck into another Radiant Flames or Kozilek's Return. And he's got me beat here. I need to top deck into a Chandra, actually. I don't think anything else gets us there. Renewal only gave us 11 life. And that is game. So we needed to. So that 11, and we're taking 13. All right, tough matchup. Tough magic, but with the reality shifts and the counter magic. See where it was our lands forever. Jaddi Offshoot would have been great early on. Would have gained us a ton of life, would have allowed us to stabilize. And yeah. Is what it is. We'll go on to the next match. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.